you can win this beautiful car on the turn of a single card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubank.
Oh, thank you, Gene Wood. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. We're glad you could join us today. We have two very delightful contestants. We have a lot of money and a new car to give away. So why don't we get started right now, and we'll meet our Card Sharks. Here they are, Nina and Joe. Come on, gang. Hello, champ.
Hi, Bob.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You won $3,000 first time out. That wasn't so bad.
It.
Tell us about Nina from the little town in Nebraska, right?
Right. I'm Nina Griffiths. I'm probably the talk of Valentine and Crookston, Nebraska. And as part of my job, I go out and talk to children about stamp collecting.
So there's 90 people in your town, and you're the postmaster or postmistress.
Postmaster.
Why aren't you the postmistress?
Because there's no gender there. We're masters of the post.
I'll be darned. Well, we learned something today, didn't we, folks? Joe, how are you?
Fine. Joe Marinella, New York City, originally. I'm retired 6 years. I love to garden, cook, play handball, and swing dance with my wife, Julia, who's still my wife after what I said yesterday.
Oh, yeah, yesterday you did some bad things. I was amazed that you're still married. Everything okay, though?
Fine, fine.
How old are
great.
you, Joe?
70.
And you still play handball?
Right.
I think that's wonderful. All right, let's pick it up from where we left off yesterday. Susanna Williams is our dealer today. Susanna's got the cards all dealt out, and we were ready to start second game. Joe won the first game. Joe, that means if you win this game, you're the champ. Play for the big money. So, Nita, you know you have to win this one, all right?
Yes.
So let's get started with game number 2 right now. And, Joe, this is your question. We surveyed 100 marriage counselors, and we asked them, is a wife just as likely as her husband to catch the 7-year itch? How many marriage counselors said a wife is just as likely to catch the 7-year itch?
Oh, that's a tough one, the 7-year itch. Just saw the movie the other night. But whatever. I don't know. I think that a man is more apt to get the 7-year itch.
Well, but is a wife just as likely is the question here?
The woman just as likely?
Yeah. We asked these marriage counselors.
Okay, less likely. I say about...
You're making my question very difficult,
Okay.
Joe. Let me start over here. We asked these marriage counselors, is a wife just as likely as her husband to catch the 7-year itch? How many of them said a wife is just as likely to catch the 7-year itch?
35.
What? I'm just teasing you, Joe. Okay, 35. Nina will be higher or lower than 35?
I think it's going to be higher. Male or female, they're both the same, and I think it's going to be higher.
Itch is an itch, isn't it?
All
right. Yeah, the actual number of marriage counselors who said a wife is just as likely to catch the 7-year itch is 77 of them. Yeah, was higher. All right, Nina, here we go, kid. First card of the day is a 4. You play
higher.
Gonna keep the old 4 and go higher. Good one.
Lower.
Is it lower than the jack? Certainly is.
Freeze.
Freeze, the lady says. All right, well, she'll freeze right there. Keeps Joe off the card. She's 2 cards away from winning this game. We'll pause for these words and come right back to see if you do win it. See you in just a moment.
Game show thrills to make your heart pound with Halloween thrills all around. Plus extra ghoulish bites of the great Halloween fright fights. Game show thrillers starts Saturday at 11 on BUZZR.
What if kids in America didn't have to go to bed hungry tonight? What if our moms, dads, and grandparents could put healthy food on the table every day to help us grow strong? What if all of our friends and neighbors had fresh food too, and there was no hunger at all in America? And what if there was a way today for you to help? Call now or go online to helpfeedingamerica.org and give $19 a month, just 63 cents a day. So many of us don't have enough food to eat, but your monthly gift means families across the country and in your community can fill plates with food. Kids can get healthy meals year-round, even when school's out, and our neighbors can have fresh food. Food that moms, dads, entire families need to thrive. But right now, more people are facing hunger. Feeding America works from coast to coast with partner food banks food pantries, and meal programs. It takes all of us to make that happen. Will you help too? Please call the number on your screen or go online to helpfeedingamerica.org and give just $19 a month. And we'll send you this free canvas grocery bag. It's our way of saying thank you for helping to end hunger for our neighbors. Because no kid, no mom or dad, nobody should go hungry in America. Nobody. So what if today was the day you could help nourish futures for our friends, our families, for all of us? Ending hunger is possible. What if we end it together? Call or give online today at helpfeedingamerica.org and your gift can be doubled. Thank you.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. We're going to continue now with game number 2. And let me tell you that all this week we have had 10 people who have won at least $1 million in the California State Lottery with us, and they're back with us this time. So please join us, gang. 10 very interesting people, I might add. Now, Nina, before the show, we asked these 10 lottery winners, if we offered you the chance to bet all of your winnings, double or nothing, on the turn of a single card, would you do it? How many of these 10 lottery winners would be willing to bet all of their winnings on a single card?
Well, I know if it was an 8, they sure wouldn't. That's a tough one, but I'm going to say probably 3 of them would.
You think 3 out of the 10 would. Joe, you think it'd be higher or lower than that?
Well, that's a rough one. 3?
No.
Bet all or nothing. Double or nothing.
Double or nothing on the turn of a single card.
I'd say it'd be even lower than that.
You think it'd be lower than that?
Yeah.
Let's find out. The actual number of these lottery winners who would bet all of their winnings on the turn of a single card is none of them. None of them. And may I say, rightly so. All right. Why, Debbie, why wouldn't you do that, hon?
Because it's my security for the rest of my life, and probably because the odds of getting picked to win the lottery were like 2 million to 1.
Right.
So there's no way I'm going to jeopardize that, not at all.
I don't blame you
I'm
one
keeping what
bit,
I have.
kid. Well, congratulations to you, and thank you very much for being with us. Okay, here we go, gang. It's Joe. Joe, you ready?
Ready.
Cards a king.
Good card. Lower.
Lower than a king. Ace. Oh. Wow. One card could beat you, and it did. Okay, Nina, playing with the 8, hon.
Higher.
Is it higher than the 8? It is.
I'm a freeze.
Freezing the 10? All right. Now she's going to freeze right there. One card at a time. She'll move across that board. Let's see if it works. Hey, Joe, this is an educated guess question. Joe, last year, the United States successfully launched a total of 6 rockets into space. How many rockets did Russia launch last year? This is worse than the 7-year itch, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah. I'm going to have to give a very uneducated guess.
Well, jump in there anytime you want to.
12.
12. Thank you very much. Nina, higher or lower than 12?
My father-in-law, he works for NASA, and I think that probably the Russians have launched even more, so I'm going to say higher.
Even more than that. Well, the actual number of rockets Russia... that's hard to say. The actual number of rockets that Russia launched last year is... Wow. 91.
Whoa!
91. That make you feel a little insecure? Okay. Woo! Now, Nina, want to change that 10?
Yes, I do.
Well, okay. 10, it'll now become a 9. Isn't that wonderful?
Lower, Bob.
If it's lower, you win the game and tie the matchup. Lower than the 9? No, not lower. Okay. It's all right. Here we go, Joe. Playing free.
Lower.
Lower. Nope. That's the second time that ace jumped up and got him. You know that? Woo! Okay, that means we got to play sudden death. Fourth and final question of this game. Winner of this question. Or, yeah, Bob, you can really do this because you've been doing it for almost 2 years. Someone's got to win the game on the next play of the cards is what I'm trying to say. And Nina, the question is yours. We surveyed 100 women who decided to have a child out of wedlock. And we asked them, did you warn the father of your baby that you planned to get pregnant by him? How many unmarried moms did warn the father that they planned to get pregnant?
There's a lot of people out in California that seem to be doing that. At least I hear in the news.
Just a second, Nina. Are you trying to tell me there are no unwedded mothers in Nebraska?
I can't honestly say that, no, Bob.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We take a bad rap out here, folks.
Well, that's where I hear on the news, and you don't hear about Nebraskans, so. Sorry, Bob. Okay, I think that number would be, they didn't tell
How many unmarried moms did warn the father they planned to get pregnant?
That's going to be a low number, Bob. I say it's going to be 35.
35 out of 100 unmarried moms warned the father that they planned to get pregnant. Joe, you know anything about this?
Not too much.
I see.
Are you talking about married couple?
No, these are unmarried moms.
Oh, unmarried.
How many unmarried moms warned their father warned the father of the baby they planned to get pregnant? She says 35. I'm asking you if it's higher or lower than that.
It's a tough call.
None of these are easy.
I'm going to say it's going to be lower than that.
Even lower than that. Yeah. The actual number of single moms who warned the father that they planned to get pregnant is 33. Yes, it was lower, but just a couple of lower. All right. Whew. I'm glad that's over with. Now, Joe, it's sudden death. Your choices are as follows. Pass it to her. She plays for the 9. If she goofs, you win the game and the match. Or you can take your fate in your own hands, Joe, and play it out. But if you goof, she wins the game.
I'm going to go with it.
You're going to go for it. All right,
yeah.
Joe. Good luck to you, my friend.
Lower.
Lower than the king. You got it.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. No. That means that Nina wins the game. Good game, you guys. Tough for me, but good game for you guys. All right, so one game apiece. Got it all tied up, which means we must play a tiebreaker game. We'll set up for that, and we'll be right back right after this on Card Sharks.
Should I have passed it on?
You probably should.
Life is full of special things.
Secret gardens, family traditions, new adventures.
But there's one place that everybody should know about, because this place is the most magical of them all. Shriners Hospitals for Children! But this place and the amazing work the doctors and nurses do is only possible because of people like you. People who give monthly at loveshriners.org.
Because of people like you, I can play the violin.
I can play basketball.
I can play piano.
I can play soccer.
When you go online to loveshriners.org or call the special number, you'll help make all of this possible for kids like me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
And when you give your monthly gift today, we'll send you your very own Love to the Rescue blanket as a reminder of the amazing things you're making possible. So what are you waiting for? The secret's already out, and your gifts right now will help keep it that way for kids who need it the most. Because when people give to Shriners Hospitals, amazing things happen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So please, call or go online to loveshriners.org right away with your monthly gift. And let's show the world the difference you can make in the life of a kid like me.
All right, as you know, each one of our contestants won a game. That means that now we're going to play a tiebreaker game. And if you notice that Susanna's only going to deal out 3 cards this time, we'll have a maximum of 3 high-low questions. Winner of this game is our champion. So first question, Joe, is yours, and here it is. Joe, we surveyed 100 female flight attendants, and we asked them, have you ever gotten airsick on the job? How many stewardesses have gotten airsick on the job? Out of 100, Joe?
Out of 100. They'd be in trouble if too many of them did. I'd say 22.
22 out of 100 flight attendants have actually gotten airsick on the job. Let's see what Nina says.
I think that could be higher, Bob, because they could have turbulence. I'm going to say higher.
Might be higher, okay. The actual number of stewardesses who have gotten airsick on the job is 44. Yes, Nina was. And Nina has the control, and here we go. All right, Nina, there is a 7.
Change that card, Bob.
We'll do it. She's going to change the 7 to an 8.
Oh, no. Higher, Bob.
Higher than the 8. No, not higher than the 8. That means that Joe gets a free chance. Here we go, Joe.
Higher.
Higher than 5. No, not higher than the 5. Huh. You guys are tough, I'll tell you that. Nina, here's a question. We surveyed 100 bachelors, and we asked them, have you ever taken a girl to a friend's apartment and told her it was yours? How many bachelors admitted they've done that? Took a girl to a friend's apartment and told the girl it was his apartment.
I don't think too many of them are going to low. I'm going to say it's a lie. I think it's going to be a fairly low number. I'm going to say 40.
40 out of 100 bachelors admitted they've done that. Let's see what Joe says.
I think the figure is going to be even lower.
Even lower than that?
Yeah.
Well, the actual number of bachelors who have taken a girl to a friend's apartment and told her it was theirs is 10. Yeah, Joe, it was lower. All right, Joe, what do you want to do this 5? Want to keep the 5 or change the 5?
I can pass it on, too.
No, I said you want to keep the 5 or change the 5?
Change it.
You want to change the 5? All right, we will. The 5 will now become a king.
Oh, better, yeah.
Lower.
Lower, it is.
Lower.
If it's lower, you're the new champ. Is it lower? No. No. And back to the Nina with a free chance on the 8, Nina.
Higher.
Higher than the 8. Got it.
Lower.
If it's lower, you are the champion again. You are. There you go.
Oh, thanks, Joe. Woo.
Good match, you guys. Whoa, Joe, come back. Are you mad, Joe?
No, I'm not.
Oh, God, I hope not. We've got $100 for you. Thank you very much for being here.
I had a wonderful time.
Thank you, sir. Nice to have you here, too. All right, champ. That was a tough match.
Oh, it was rough.
Whew. My goodness. Okay, you've added another couple $100 to your winning so far, and now we're going to go over there and play again. Last time you played for the big money, you won about $3,000. As you know, the ladies have a deck of cards that you cut earlier, and they're going to start dealing those cards out. In addition to the money that you can win, we've added a couple of jokers to the deck, and those jokers are important to you because when they pop up, that gives you a chance of winning a brand new car. And love to see you win that car. And because you are the champ, well, Susanna's got a joker for you, so you know you at least have one chance of winning that car. You can change one card per line. Let's give the lady $200, and let's see what she does with it. Here we go, hon. Now, $200, and your first card's a 3.
All of it higher.
All of it higher than the 3, it is. Now you got $400.
$350 lower.
$350 lower than the jack. Yeah.
Change that card with number 3, Bob.
Gonna change it with number 3. Okay, let's see what the 6 is. The 6 will now become an 8, and you've got $750. $50
lower.
Atta girl. $50 lower than the 8. You did it. 800. Come up here, give you another 4. That's $1,200, and you can play that 7.
Change it with number 2.
Number 2? All right, isn't this fun?
Yes, I love it. I love it.
I like a good time, too. 7 is a 5, and you got $1,200. $300
higher.
300 higher than the 5. Did it again. 1,500.
$300 lower.
300 lower than the 10. Yeah. 1,800.
$500 higher.
500 higher than the 4. You did it again. 2,300. The king is your card. Got to bet at least half or 1,150. What are you gonna do with it? Uh-oh. She's got that look in her eye.
All of it higher.
No, not higher.
Lower.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All of it lower.
All of it. Oh.
I don't believe this.
Oh, is your husband in the audience?
He's in Nebraska.
He's in Nebraska. Okay. If an ace comes up, don't tell him, okay?
I won't.
All of it lower. Yeah! $4,600 added to the money you've won so far. You're now at $7,800. And we have a joker for you, which means you're going to have one. Don't cry, hon. It's going to be all right. You're going to have one chance of winning that new car, and we'll give her that opportunity when we come back right after this.
The BUZZR Academy of Hosting presents Making a Graceful Exit.
We bond to fit a dude.
Keep it right here on BUZZR.
Is your body telling you something? Well, there are more than 50 million Americans living with joint pain from aging, exercise, overuse, which means it could be affecting you or someone you love. The good news is you don't need to live in pain. Pain is manageable and it's controllable. That's why there's Omega XL, a powerful joint pain relief supplement. It's natural, it's drug-free, it's really small, easy to swallow. It has over 35 years of clinical research supporting it.
Omega XL is really in a class all its own. It has over 35 years of clinical research that show that it helps with joint pain and muscle soreness due to exercise, aging, and everyday activities. And it can even help respiratory health.
A And Omega XL could change your life. Just ask anybody who uses it. The results are undeniable. These are real people that have had some real results.
My husband says it's a big difference. He wants to know, what did I take? Omega XL. My name is Helen, and I was an EMT for 20 years in New York City. We never knew what call we were gonna get, but I was one of the first responders for the plane on the Hudson. The job was very tough, and it really put a burden on my body. I could not walk, not even half a block. My sister finally told me, try Omega XL. I ordered it, and now, last week, I walked 6 blocks. I was so proud of myself. It's been the best thing that I did because it relieves a lot of pain. This product is the best thing. These tiny pills that you take will be a miracle for your body. You will remember what did it to you, and it was Omega XL.
Our investigation has shown us the truth on Omega XL. If you're in pain, I want you to know that there is real hope out there. I'm living proof. You've trusted me for the last 40 years. And if you're experiencing joint pain, I'm asking you to trust me now. I'm taking Omega XL because it works for me. And if it didn't, I wouldn't be backing it.
Try Omega XL today. Pick up your phone and call the number at the bottom of the screen right now for a special offer. Buy 1 bottle of Omega XL and get 1 free. Plus, you'll also receive a bottle of Vitamin XL D3 absolutely free. Buy 1, get 2 free. A value of more than $100. Call today and you pay only $39.95. That's a savings of more than 60%. Plus, it's backed by our 60-day money-back guarantee.
Try Omega XL and see the difference it can make in your life.
Order it. It's good for you.
Call or go online right now to get this special offer. 2 bottles of Omega XL plus Vitamin XL D3 for only $39.95. Call now.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Our champion is $7,800. Big tears. She said people in Nebraska are going to go crazy. She's going to be on the radio, and you're going to be in television and newspaper. You're going to be a big celebrity.
Well, not television. They don't have television in Valentine, not a station.
Well, you do get television, though, don't you?
Somewhere.
I mean, somewhere. Hang on to this. Will you do
We
that
do.
for me?
Thank you.
Because you won all that cash. Now we're going to give you a chance to win a brand new car. You got 7 numbered cards over here. As you know, behind one of them is the word car. We want you to find the one that has the word car, and if you do, this is what you win. Gene?
The Subaru Justy DL, the comfortable, reliable car with a flair for style, comes with 5-speed transmission, 3-cylinder overhead cam engine, plus California emission. Good luck, Nina.
Okay, Nina, good luck to you, sweetie. We want you to go over there and put that joker where you think the car is. She says it's behind number 7. Come over here, sweetie pie. You stand right there. We'll find out if you win a new car. We certainly want you to. All right, is the word car behind number 7? Be there. Way down at the other end, they tell me. It's here. Oh, I know you thought you knew where it was. That's okay. You still got the money, $7,800. You're still our champion, too. And what we're going to do now is we're going to bring in a new challenger for you. And his name is Jeff, so you go right over there. And, Jeff, you come in here. Come on. Hello, Jeffrey.
How you doing, man?
How you doing? Man?
Great, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Is that cool not to button it?
From St. Louis, anything can be cool.
Because if that's cool, I'll undo mine to make you feel...
Go for it, Bob.
Yeah. It's cool, though.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't want to be out of style. I'll do mine then. Am I cool?
Yeah, definitely. Always.
I feel good about that. Okay.
My name is Jeff Lafata from St. Louis, Missouri. The weather's out here is unbelievable, and I'm kind of missing my ball team right now this time of the year.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm really enjoying being out here. The beaches and the girls are... St. Louis is nice, but I'm a little overwhelmed.
I got you.
It's beautiful.
You know, some people say Missouri, some people say Missouri. Which one is it?
Missouri, and depending on how much I've drank the night, sometimes it could be Missouri.
Missouri. Sometimes
Yeah.
it could be Nebraska
Exactly,
if you drink that much.
exactly.
Right, sure. Okay, Susanna's dealing out the cards and decks you cut earlier. Let's get it going. You win 2 games and you're the champ. First question goes to our champion, Nina, and this question involves our 10 people who won $1 million or more in the California State Lottery.
Really?
What nice people they are, too. Here we go. Before the show now, Nina, we asked these 10 lottery winners, do you have a lottery ticket on you right now? How many of these 10 lottery winners do have a lottery ticket on them right now?
I don't think they're carrying one around anymore. I think they probably think they beat the odds and they've already got their money. And I don't think they're buying lottery tickets as much. I'm going to say only 2 have lottery tickets on them.
Only 2 of them you think have lottery tickets on them right now. Jeff, what do you think? Higher or lower than that?
Well, Bob, in my opinion, they've been bitten by the bug. And once you're bitten by the bug and you've made the money, you don't want to stop now. You want to keep on going, right?
Oh, I don't know. I've never been bitten by any kind of bug at all.
I'd have to say that it's going to be definitely going to be higher because once I would win, I'd want to keep going for it.
Keep going.
Definitely.
Greed is what you're calling
You got
it.
it.
Yeah. The actual number of these lottery winners who have a lottery ticket on them right now is 3 of them. Yeah,
All
you're right. Jeff.
All right.
That amazes me. You'd think that once they, you know, which 3 of you guys or girls have a lottery ticket on you? I mean, there's, are you kidding me? There's Bob who has won, what, $4.4 million on there? I can't believe that. And Charles, where's your lottery ticket?
I've got them right here.
When'd you buy that, Charles?
I bought that yesterday.
How much you pay for it?
$1.
$1. How much did you win, Charles?
I won $1 million.
So you reinvested your money again then?
Well, I still spend about $40 a week. I keep going till I hit the big one.
Till you hit the big one. Like the earthquake, the big one's going to be here someday. Thank you, folks, very much. Nice to have you here. All right, Jeff.
All right.
Welcome to the show, and there's a 6 you can play or change.
Change that card.
We will.
Definitely.
6 will
Come
become
on now, be a
9.
good card. All right, let's go lower.
Lower than the 9?
Yeah,
it is.
let's go higher.
Is it higher than the 6? Got it.
Let's freeze there.
We'll freeze right there. Okay. We will freeze right there, and we'll pause for these words, and we'll be right back with more right after this.
Yeah.
Lumi Whole Body Deodorant. You can dare to do the things BO never lets you, like going in for a hug after a post-hot flash gardening session. Because up to 72 hours ago, you sprayed Lumi to stop odor-causing bacteria reactions. For the best deals, go to lumideo.com.
Whether because of discomfort, lack of mobility, your lifestyle, or occupation, you sit inactively way too many hours a day. That sedentary inactivity is terrible for your health. It's time to add some extra steps to your day. Introducing Ellipse, the premium quality automatic seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain or impact. It's the easiest exercise you will ever do.
Ellipse fits perfectly under my desk, and it is so quiet that none of my coworkers even know I'm using it.
Strengthen and tone your legs. Increase your mobility, flexibility, and balance. Plus, stimulate healthy circulation.
My joints feel better, my knees feel better, my back feels better. It makes me feel stronger, too.
Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Perfect for home therapy. Whisper quiet to use while you work.
My circulation is moving, I'm burning calories, and it makes me feel energetic.
Plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work. Loosen stiff joints and tight muscles, reduce swelling, alleviate cramps, and calm restless legs.
Ellipse is so smooth, so easy on my joints. My legs are stronger, my joints are no longer stiff. I can walk without pain. My mobility is as good as it was 20 years ago.
Other seated exercises produce harsh, jarring movement, but Ellipse's 46% larger rotational diameter provides more exercise plus ultra smooth motion that's safe, super low impact, and feels great. Call now and order Ellipse, the seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Be one of the first 300 callers and get upgraded to the Ellipse Deluxe Bundle, a $100 value. Yours free. Get the faster motor for 8 kilometers worth of steps per hour, the step counter, the non-slip mat, and wireless remote. Call now.
Recommend them doing that. The lady
Yes,
from Nebraska.
Definitely would.
$7,800 so far. Isn't this fun? That's all the time we have for today. I assume you'll be back tomorrow to try it again.
Go out and wander the streets tonight.
You're going to wander the streets of Southern California, yeah. Go to the beach and look at the pretty
so
girls.
if I don't make it back, come and find me, you know.
No, wrong. Wrong. We hope you'll be back, too. For Susanna Williams, Lacey Pemberton, Gene Wood, and the gang, I'm Bob Eubanks saying thank you very much for watching Card Sharks, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some of our departing contestants will receive from the Eureka Company the Quick Up cordless and lightweight with its own wall-mounted recharging stand, perfect for quick cleanups. Kentucky Fried Chicken, new Chicken Little sandwiches. They cost just a little, but people love them a lot. Only from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Kids snuggle up warm on cold winter days with Fisher-Price outerwear, selected from the Fisher-Price family of quality products. Vaseline Intensive Care, moisturizing foam bath after you bathe. The softness lingers. Dallas Cologne and Aftershave, as dynamic as a Texas power dealer. Dallas, the new men's fragrance that plays to win. Mazzola No Stick Cooking Spray is made from Mazzola corn oil and has no cholesterol. Cut calories and clean up with No Stick. And a member of our studio audience will receive Magnavox Auto Eject VCR. It's cable ready with digital tuning for 100 channels, 21-day programming, on-screen displays, and wireless remote from Magnavox. And members of this week's polling group have received LaSonic's portable AM/FM shortwave micro-component system. Features unique 6-speaker system, 1-touch recording, and 5 watts per channel from LaSonic. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.